Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine, doing great at your homes. So students, in the previous video you have learnt how to convert a fraction into its simplest form and how to convert the decimal numbers into mixed fraction. In this video I am going to solve the third question of exercise 7b, that is based on the conversion of fractions into decimals. So I will be solving the questions one by one. So kindly just pay attention. You will be able to understand how you have to do those questions. So 23 upon 10. Since 10 is having only 1 0, so you have to place the decimal point before one digit. Start counting from the extreme right side. So 1, so place the decimal point here. Now question number 18, it is 167 upon 100. Since 100 is having 2 zeros, so you will write 167 and then count 2 digits from the extreme right. 1, 2. So the decimal point will come here. It will be 1.67. Question number 19. 1589 upon 100. Now there are 2 zeros in the denominator. So count 2 digits from the extreme right and then add the decimal. Okay students? In the same way, I am rubbing this much. In the same way you have to do question number 20. It is 5413 upon 1000. So it is having 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. So write 5413, 1, 2, 3. Place the decimal point. It will be 5.413. In the same way question number 21 will be done. 1000. So 21.415. Why it is 21.415? Because I have placed the decimal point before 3 digits, since the denominator is having 3 zeros. Okay. Now these were the fractions, these were the decimals which were having the fraction as 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000. Now in question number 22 we have a different denominator. It is 25 upon 4. So how will you proceed? Just divide 25 by 4. 4 6 are 24. 1 remainder. Place a decimal point. Add 1 0. 4 2s are 8. 2 remainder. Again add 0. 4 5s are 20. So we have to continue the division process until and unless we are not getting 0 as the remainder. 4 6 are 24. 1 remainder. Point. Add 0. 4 2s are 8. 2 remainder. Add 0. Now 4 5s are 20. So I hope you must have understood how I have done this question, students. I hope it is clearly visible now. Now moving on to the next question, that is question number 23. Question number 23 is 3 whole and then 3 upon 5. Whenever you are getting the questions like this, so it is 3 whole 3 upon 5. So you will simply divide 3 by 5 because 3 does not comes in the table of 5. So it will be 5 zeros are 0. Then I will place a decimal point and then I will add 1 0. Now 30 comes in the table of 5. So it is 5 6 are 30. So it is 3 and 0.6. 3 plus 0.6, the final answer will be 3.6. I hope you must have understood, students. Now in the same way we have to solve the 24th question. Question number 24. Instead of converting the mixed fraction into improper fraction, you will directly solve the questions like this. 1 whole 4 upon 25. Now 25 divided by 4. 4 divided by 25. Now 4 does not comes in the table of 25. 25 zeros are 0. 4 will be the remainder. Add a decimal point. Add 1 0. Now 25 ones are 25. Once you will subtract, you are getting what? 15 in the denominator. Now we can add 1 more 0. Now students, kindly tell me, 150, does it comes in the table of 25? Definitely it comes in the table of 25, right? Because 25 6 are 150, 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 3 is 15. So here it is 0.16. That means 1 plus 0.16. will be equals to 1.16. How do we add the decimal numbers? Whenever you are adding decimal number, this is 1 and this is 0.16. Since there is no decimal in the first number, the decimal point should be placed below the decimal point. So now it will be 1.16, not 1.16, it will be 1.16. Right, students? Now moving on to the next question, that is question number 25. Question number 25 is 5 whole 17 upon 50. So 17 will be divided by 50. 50 zeros are 0. Place a decimal point, add 1 0. Now check for 170 or less than 170. So 53s are 150. 20 remainder, again add 1 0. 54s are 200. Now we have got 0.34. So 5 plus 0.34. It's your task to comment down in the comment section what is the answer of this question. Kindly pause the video and write down the answer. The answer will be 5.34. So we have done till question number 25. Question number 26, 27, 28 are your homework. I am moving on to the next question, that is 29. Question number 29. It is 37 upon 50. We have to convert it into decimal, right? So 37 has to be divided by 50. 50 zeros are 0. Then we have to place a decimal and then add 1 0. Now 57s are 350. 2 0. 20 is left. Again add 1 0. 54s are 200. Now what is the decimal for this? It will be 0.74. I hope you must have understood, students. Now I am going to solve question number 30. Question number 30 is 107 upon 250. So let's divide. 107 does not comes in the table of 250. So 250 zeros are 0. Then place a decimal point, add 1 0. Now we all know that 254s are 1000, right? So 70 is remaining, add 1 0, 700. Does it comes in the table of 250? 252s are 500, 253s are 750. So we will take from 252s, that is 500. Again what is remaining? 200 is remaining. So just add 1 0 and check for that 2000 comes in the table of 250 or not. So we all know that 258s are 2000. 258s are 2000. I am not doing that division part here, I am solving here. 258s are 2000, 0 remainder is there now. So the final answer will be 0.428. What will be the final answer? 0.428. Now two questions are still remaining, that is question number 31, question number 31, question number 32, right? So as you all can see that I have done question number 30. Now students, one more task for all of you. In this question number 30, what I have done is, I have done it intentionally only. There is mistake in this division. There is one mistake. You have to identify that mistake and then you have to correct it in your copies. And if you know the correct answer, you can comment down in the comment section also. And please While watching the video, don't peep the answers from the back. If there is a mistake, you have to do it honestly and tell me the mistakes in the comment section. And there is a mistake in this question, but I have done that mistake intentionally for you people. So let's see how many of you are able to do that. Now only one question is remaining, that is question number 31 and question number 32. Two questions are remaining. These two questions are also your homework. You have to do these two questions in your maths homework copy, and in between I have skipped 3 questions that are also your homework. So if you have not understood anything, if there is any problem, any queries, you can comment down in the comment section. Till then, bye bye, take care, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe.
Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.